love everybody. Everybody. I see my man Wendy in the screen. You see Miss Showtime right there. Go ahead. Get it going, Eminem. Get it going, Eminem. You know why I'm feeling this way. Did you notice the blue that I'm wearing? Orange and blue skies, baby. Orange and blue skies. The New York Knicks. 9 straight. 9 straight. Okay, we coming, y'all. I'm here. Eminem, I'm here. You understand? I was trying to slow roll it, but I can't help it. I'm getting excited right now. Julius Randle, stay away. Get yourself ready. Keep those legs fresh. Get yourself healthy. Get the shoulder right. You gonna be all right, okay? I know we got LeBron to talk about. I know we got the Boston Celtics to talk about. I know Eminem and Wendy got a lot to bring to the table. We'll get into some Super Bowl talk as well. But damn it, that ain't the priority. It's the Earth and Blue Sky. Come here, Russ. Come here, Russ. Come here right here. Y'all see this sweater right here? You see this sweater right here? Go New York. Go New York. Go. Go New York. Go New York. Go. Say go New York. Go New York. Go. Yeah. Whoa. Let's go.
The Lakers rolling into Boston without LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
Reeves, 3! Got it! Reeves right by Tatum. Reeves has got a fire. Oh, my God!
Just saying Reeves over and over again.
You are. It's cool.
Pretty much the whole game was Austin Reeves.
LeBron and AD are fired up.
The Boston Celtics losing in a shocker to the undermanned Los Angeles Lakers.
The best asset the Lakers have to trade is LeBron James.
If you can bring back a couple of first-round picks and a couple of complementary pieces, why wouldn't you explore that possibility?
Well. Is it a feel-good Friday or what? 9 straight, Stephen A. I don't know. I might have to go Saturday night. We might have to bring Russ to the Lakers-Knicks game. Brian Windhorst, always good to see you, sir. Monica McNutt. A ray of sunshine.
Thank you, Molly. Good to see y'all.
The red sunshine. What's up, Eminem?
You want to borrow my glasses?
Why would I do that?
Because...
No, that's for Spike Lee's. Let Spike Lee rock those. They would look fine, but you got on a black top with the white stuff on. You know what I'm saying? If you, I know you got on blue cheeks.
Was there blue?
I'm saying.
Orange and blue skies.
Just said
We
blue.
should be quicker than this.
No. You late bloomer. No. All you talk about is UConn. You ain't never talk about the New York Knicks until you got passes to the game the other day. You ain't never talk about the New York Knicks. We don't need you. We don't need you. Stay in stores. Stay in stores, Connecticut, okay?
Hold up. Since I went to the game, how's that win streak looking? Yep. You want this good karma right here.
Please.
You want this good karma.
See, they might lose just because of that.
Russ, we're going to the Lakers game Saturday night. Stephen A's doing countdown from there.
That's right.
I'm going to work on tickets right after this.
It's orange and blue skies, baby. It's orange and blue skies.
It's a good time in the city.
I feel it.
Do you guys want to talk about sports today?
Let's go. We are talking about sports. What the hell are the New York Knicks construction workers? We're talking about sports.
I didn't know if you wanted me to order like some omelets, a short stack, and we were just going to chop it up. All right. With no LeBron James and Anthony Davis, it was the Lakers role players who stepped up in a 114-105 upset in Boston. The loss was just the third at home for the Celtics, following a 22-2 start at TD Garden. James sat with ankle soreness, while Davis deals with an Achilles issue and hip spasm. Here's our earlier on Get Up with an interesting take on King James. Listen up, y'all.
What do the Lakers have to offer in a trade?
What would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
I would start fielding offers for LeBron James because that's the best thing you have. It's the most valuable piece, tradable commodity that you have. And of course it's not going to happen, Twitter, so don't bother responding to me. The Lakers don't have assets. They don't have enough to build a championship team for a 39-year-old superstar who's still giving you 25, 7, and 7, shooting 50%. He still can play at a superstar level. But it's not going to be enough, whatever you do, to get another championship.
Okay, to be clear, Han wasn't saying that the Lakers should trade LeBron. However, Stephen A., should LeBron want to be traded?
I think it's something he should entertain at some point. I mean, when I look at the Western Conference and I look at the Los Angeles Lakers and I look at the way they play, last night notwithstanding, the Lakers have been a subpar team throughout this year. It was nice to see Austin Reeves get loose last night. It's very touching, very touching. Good to have you showed up, okay? Very touching, okay? And D'Angelo Russell, since being inserted into the starting lineup, he's looked fabulous for the most part. We get all of that. If they continue to look the way that they've looked last night, without their two superstars. Imagine if Anthony Davis, by the way, Anthony Davis, that was a fly. I like the outfit. That was pretty fly, my brother, with the shades and the turtleneck and the jacket. I got to admit, so if you see me rocking something like that in the future, I'll give you credit. I got it from you because I really like the look. But having said all of that, let me say this to you. If you're LeBron James, now far be it for me to go this far because we all know how much I love Southern California. The weather is just fabulous. The town is beautiful. They got some issues politically they need to address, but the bottom line is it's L.A. It's la-la. We get that, right? So we understand it. But when you look at the team, the Clippers are better. The Denver Nuggets are better. The Minnesota Timberwolves and Oklahoma City Thunder are not going anywhere. The Sacramento Kings, some would argue, is better. And so when you look at it and you're talking about 5 or 6 teams within your conference that are better than you, okay? And then you look to the future. What about when Clark and Steven Adams come back in Memphis and John Morant comes back healthy? How am I to look at your squad? The future for so many other teams look bright in the Western Conference. Not so much for LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And so when I take it from that perspective, and I think about the fact that you're willing to leave anyway, because anywhere that Bronny ends up going is where you want to be because you want to play with your son, which is what he's been on the record as saying, assuming he's going to be good enough to be on the NBA level. And I root for that kid. I really, really do. And I hope that all his aspirations and all his dreams come true for him and his wonderful family. At the end of the day, I'm just looking at it from the standpoint that where are the Lakers going? Unless they show me that they can make a run like they did last year to the Western Conference Finals, I'm just not sold on what I'm seeing from them as it pertains to their future. And as a result of that, LeBron James, in 39 in his 21st season in the league, still being spectacular, I want to see that brother in meaningful games. And I don't know if the Lakers can give it to them in the future. So I think it's something they should never consider letting them go because he's box office and it's Tinseltown and you need that box office allure and subtract and attraction. But if I'm LeBron James, I might want to consider it in the short run, in a short period of time instead of the long run. Go ahead, Wendy.
Oh, I thought it was Monica. Okay, I'm going to tell you what LeBron wants, and it's actually kind of been the same thing that he's wanted since he was a teenager. What LeBron wants is to maximize the opportunity, to maximize his career, to maximize his earnings, to maximize his power, to maximize what he can run, what he can raise for charity, to maximize the lives he can impact, and to maximize what his team can do in an individual season. And that has really been, what he has wanted. When you look at the way he has operated year over year, he knows, he's extremely aware. He knows exactly where the Lakers are. He knows that they're not favorites, but what he wants is the Lakers to have the gas pedal down the same level as he did. He wanted the same from the Cavs. He wanted the same from the Heat. And so, I agree with you, Stephen A. This team is not a team that you fear, but they're a confounding team because they win the in-season tournament where they're the most dominant team. They go and they win in Boston. They win in Oklahoma City. They beat the Clippers a couple of weeks ago. They have that impressive win over the Warriors. I understand the Warriors are not that great, but to go into that environment on a night when Steph was playing like that and win. So you see that. It's not like he's playing for the Pistons here. He sees that they have the opportunity to potentially put something together. And so what he wants is the Lakers to gas themselves like he gasses himself. And that is what this, passive-aggressive stuff that he's already doing is about. He's done the same thing in the past when he wanted the Cavs or the Heat to do it. And he's gotten generally, it's taken some turns and it's taken some grief and it's taken some upset stomachs, but he's generally gotten what he's wanted. And for the most part, you can quibble with me on this. For the most part, he has maximized most of his seasons. So I do not think he wants to be traded. Now, I will say this. It is also a long-standing tenet of the Laker organization, started by Dr. Buss, totally followed on by his daughter, Jeannie, that the most important thing in LA is to treat the stars well. Because you're not only operating with the stars that you have today, you're always recruiting the stars of tomorrow. That is the Laker way. And they did it with Kobe, and they will do it with LeBron. I do not think they're headed down this path. But one more thing, guys, and then I'll let you go. I will just point out, LeBron has been a Laker for 6 years. Okay, he has never once in those 6 years ever been in position to be a free agent after the season. This is just a statement of fact. It is not an implication of anything. It is not sources said. It is just a statement of fact. When he was in Cleveland before, he was there for 4 years. Okay, he put himself to be a free agent after 3 of those. He constantly left himself options because he wasn't sure about being in Cleveland, and eventually he left. He has never done that in LA. He has signed 3 contracts, but now he does have an option. So while I back up everything I just said, I will also say that he has an option in his contract, and his son is very likely going to be in the draft. Those are 2 things that just need to be said.
Eminem, before you go 2 things. Number one, let me make sure everybody knows I was just throwing out Steven Adams because I was just throwing out a name from Memphis, but I'm fully aware that Woj reported last night that he's going to get traded to the Rockets, which I think is a plus for the Houston Rockets, by the way. Number 2, I think the most important thing to peel from Wendy is that stars need to be treated special. That's applicable beyond.
I do need to.
That's
honestly, you know what? I was
basketball.
thinking after
That's
this week
applicable
and
in
that latest
everything.
ratings
Stars.
announcement,
Yes.
I was thinking of making a call for Pitaro and them and just telling them your paycheck and I need to at least be at 10%. I mean, when we want to take care of stars. I mean,
stars should be treated special.
Yeah.
I mean, that.
Okay. I was thinking the
exact.
Stephen, I appreciate you saying that, speaking that to me.
I'm going to just bring it back to the LeBron part of it all, but you guys both shine very, very brightly in our ecosphere here at ESPN. Wendy, this would be my question to you, basically, because I know this is your periphery. LeBron, what are the Lakers' options, I think, becomes the question. And so we started this conversation, should he want to be traded?